Hi everyone and welcome back to another tutorial. This time it is a super quick one. I'm going to show you how to create this top in about 15 minutes. So to create this top you will need some lightweight fabric. I'm using this green viscose fabric and you will need about 2 meters of it. Besides your fabric you will need some fabric scissors, a measuring tape, a pencil and some matching thread. Unfortunately, I don't have any light green thread, so I'm going to use this gray one. And you're also going to need some elastic band. The only measurement that you'll need before cutting out your fabric is your bust circumference, and the pattern for this top is basically 3 rectangles. So you will need 1 rectangle for the top and 2 rectangles for the sleeves. The sleeves are the easiest to cut out. You will need 2 squares 60 by 60 centimeters. And for the top part you will need a rectangle that has the length of your bust circumference plus 10 centimeters and the width of about 40 centimeters, depending of course on how long or how short you want your top to be. Since I didn't have enough fabric, I'm going to cut 2 rectangles and sew them together to create this longer top piece, but if you do have enough fabric you can skip this step. After you have your fabric cut out, the first step will be to hem the top and the bottom of the edge of your fabric. So these right here, you will need to do this for the top and for the sleeves as well. I'm going to hem it by folding the fabric inwards twice and trying to create a really narrow hem. First we are going to work on the bodice. Now take your measuring tape and a pencil and mark out the following points on the left side of your fabric. First make a mark at 5 centimeters distance from the top of your fabric. Then measure 20 centimeters from your first mark and make another one. And now the rest of your fabric, so the bottom part, should be about 12 centimeters. Then connect the dots to create horizontal lines across your bodice. And this is where we are going to add our elastic. You will need 2 pieces of elastic, 1 for each line. And to determine the length of your elastic, the easiest way is to place the elastic around your chest and around your waist and add a couple of centimeters seam allowance. Place the elastic over the line you drew. Stitch it back and forth a couple of times to make sure the elastic stays in place. And then you can start pulling on the elastic and sewing using a zigzag stitch. And you'll want to make sure that the elastic ends exactly where the fabric ends as well. Then do the same thing for the other elastic piece. Now that you have both elastic pieces sewn onto the bodice, fold it right sides together and sew the edge using a straight stitch. Then zigzag stitch the edges to make sure they don't fray. For the sleeves we are going to do almost the exact same thing. After you've hemmed the edges, lay your fabric right side facing down and make a mark at 5 centimeters distance from the edge of your fabric. Then another one at 15 centimeters distance from the first mark. And then the third mark at 12 centimeters distance from the bottom edge of the fabric. Then measure and cut out your elastic bands. 2 of those will go on your wrist and 4 of those around the upper part of your arm. And then you'll just need to sew the elastic onto the sleeves. And you are going to do the exact same thing you did for the bodice. Place the elastic, sew it back and forth to secure it in place, and then stretch it and sew it using a zigzag stitch. Fold the sleeve panel right sides together and close the sleeve by sewing this edge of the fabric. I'm going to use a normal straight stitch and then I'm going to go over the edges with a zigzag stitch. Now that you have the bodice and both of your sleeves, you'll just need to connect them at the sides. And I'm going to pin them together right under the first elastic and sew them together. And this is how my off-the-shoulder top turned out. It's a really quick and easy method to add elastic to a top. I have a similar tutorial on my channel if you're interested in creating tunnels for the elastic to make it look more professional. But if you want a quick DIY, this is the method you'll want to go for. You can use almost any fabric you like, just make sure that it is lightweight so the fabric gathers nicely around the elastic. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.